don't misunderstand me. Taylor and her people have known the Wraith forever. But when I say we're new, I mean we just got here. We're from another galaxy, a planet called Earth.
Earth?
It's very far away. You know those clusters of stars you see in the night sky? Some of them are called galaxies, and they're even further away from you than the stars. Earth is in one of those galaxies.
You came through the Stargate.
That's right.
And can you not simply return?
Well, not simply. We knew going into it that it was probably going to be a one-way trip, but we thought what we would find here would be worth the risk.
And is it?
So far. Ask me again when the Wraiths show up.
Blood work shows no viral, bacterial, or parasitic infections. MRI reveals no tumors or cancers. No heart defects of any kind. Blood pressure, 130/70. Total cholesterol, 107. She's in perfect health.
I'm happy for her. Why did we need to see this?
Because, Doctor, she's too healthy.
What does that mean?
There's no trace of any diseases or congenital conditions that you typically find in pre-technological societies. No rickets, no fungi, STDs.
Perfect health.
Aye. And from what she told me, this may be the norm among her people.
But she is human.
Oh, without a doubt.
So how is that possible?
I can't say that for certain without visiting the planet myself. But if this data is accurate, then people on Proculus live in optimal health for a very, very long time.
You make it sound like some sort of a...
Paradise. Aye, because it is.
And that's a problem because...
Because human life, quite simply, Dr. Weir, is more fragile than that. I don't care what galaxy we're in. It's unnatural.
The ocean air is so invigorating.
Plenty of that here. Most of the planet's ocean.
Well, surely there's enough land to resettle the refugees.
Well, there is. We just can't guarantee their safety.
Even though you control all of this?
I'd be lying if I said we controlled it all. This place is so far beyond us in so many ways. For example, Atlantis does have a shield that can withstand anything the Wraith could throw at us, but we have no way of powering it up. We can't risk taking in any more refugees than we already have. Come with me.
Major Shepard.
I prefer you call me John.
John. How did you make enemies of the Wraith?
That was my fault.
Yours.
I basically woke them up trying to rescue some people they captured. They didn't take too kindly to that.
But you saved your people.
Most of them.
And that is how you know for sure they're coming back.
Yeah, we just don't know when. Main control console, environmental support systems, communications. And this is,
Sorry, Major, we haven't the faintest idea what it... This is a new piece of equipment we found in another section of the city. It hadn't yet been initialized.
You're saying she has...
She has the gene.
That I do this. What does this machine do?
Well, we don't know, not yet anyway.
The Atlanteans were good at lots of things, but writing instruction manuals wasn't one of them. We should probably wrap this tour up. I know Dr. Weir is anxious to talk to you.
Will I see you afterwards?
And during.
What we are proposing is a kind of land lease in which refugees rendered homeless by the Wraith could resettle in Proculus. In return, we can offer you services and knowledge which would be a benefit to your people.
Such as?
Well, you've seen the sort of technology we possess here. We could help you down a path to a more industrialized society, but at a pace that will maintain your planet's ecological balance.
Your scientific knowledge is impressive, Dr. Weir. But we have no need of it. Athar provides us with everything we require.
Well, food just doesn't show up on the dinner table.
You do plant all your own crops?
Of course we do.
We can show you ways to increase your crop yields.
We grow the food we need to live. Anything else would be gluttony.
Building materials, then.
We have abundant timber and iron ore to forge what little metal we need. Athar is kind.
There must be something.
What my people value most is spiritual knowledge. What can your culture provide in that regard?
Earth's people don't share a single spiritual belief. We embrace a number of different religions and philosophies. Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Islam.
Hinduism, Kwanzaa.
Interesting. Tell me about them.
All of them.
Yes, they sound fascinating.
Well, I am hardly competent to discuss all of Earth's religions, but I can offer you some resources. With very little training, you could have complete access to our historical database.
That would be wonderful.
You got it working?
Yeah.
Well, do we know what it does?
It would appear to be an internal and external biometric sensor array.
See, now, sadly, I understood that. You know, where did all those Saturday nights go?
These seem to be the biosignatures of everyone in Atlantis.
How can you tell? I can't make heads or tails of that mess.
I've been working on deciphering the ancient logarithms. I suspect this was designed primarily as an early warning system to signal any alien presence in the city, the Wraith.
Well, and you're saying that it activated when our visitor touched it?
Which must mean she has the ancient gene.
You know, or it was initialized already and only activated because it was detecting her. I mean, she could be some kind of an alien, and this thing knows more about her than we've been able to decipher. Look, someone should be keeping an eye on her.
Major Shepard is.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Not entirely for the reasons you think. Dr. Weir asked him to.
I'm sure she did.
Dr. Weir wanted to make sure Chai saw everything.
Everything.
Well, not everything. Chai mentioned she wanted to see the best view of the city at night, which I think is atop the southwest pier. And since it's such a long walk, I thought I'd bring along a few provisions.
Continuing our efforts to secure a treaty.
Exactly, yeah.
As our ambassador.
I'm an ambassador, and she is a diplomat.
On a late night picnic?
Yes.
I know that as ranking military officer here in Atlantis, that you feel a heavy burden of responsibility. But you are allowed to have feelings for others.
Oh, no, this is an ambassadorial diplomatic picnic outing thing.
Without having to justify them to anyone. Good night, Major.
Good night, Taylor.
You want to send her back?
All I know is she's not who she's pretending to be.
You know this because?
Well, I'm not allowed to have intuition?
You know.
Oh.
I asked Major Shepard to keep an eye on her.
Which is like asking the fox to guard the hen house.
What?
Well, look, the biometric differential is not insignificant, Elizabeth. What I'm saying is, the woman set off an alien alarm.
Come on, you don't know that for certain. Now, Groden says you are nowhere close to understanding what the nature of that device is.
There are too many unknown variables. There's the energy weapon, the fact that they claim never to have seen the Wraith. What about the fact that she's essentially a textbook case of healthy?
All very mysterious, yes, but what does it prove?
So we should give her a one-way ticket back home.
There is obviously something very different about her, yes, but that doesn't necessarily make her a threat.
It doesn't rule it out either.
Then for the moment, I think what we could gain by securing a treaty is worth the risk of her being here.
Fine.
This is delicious.
Well, enjoy it while you can, because it's the last of what we have.
Then I am honored.
When McKay finds out, he's gonna kill me.
Athar will save you.
Oh, good.
Such wondrous things. I can't imagine wanting to do anything but eat all the time with such a variety of foods.
Well, we managed to pull ourselves away somehow.
I've been learning much about Earth. Dr. Weir has got me on your information machines.
Elizabeth's got you on a computer already, huh?
I'm fascinated by your many religions. So many beliefs, so many philosophies,
Yeah, we got a few of those.
so many contradictory faiths.
It's a bit of a mess. More?
Yes, please.
We traded for grapes. The Athosians, Taylor's people, they make this on the mainland.
I wasn't completely truthful